What's going on YouTube? Gary here, gzduels, bringing you guys a pre-recorded duel between my Madolche deck for the March 2013 format. I did make some minor adjustments, and my opponent who's playing a Blackwing deck. And I decided to go first turn Mageline and then shrink my deck for the Mew, and then use the Pot of Duality in order to get the second combo piece, which is Hoot Cake. And it's really becoming one of my favorite Madolche monsters. The reason why I didn't search for another Mageline is because I had Ticket and I had Chateau. So if anything happened to the Mageline, basically I would either search it back with Ticket or get it back into my hand using Chateau. One or the other, it's fine. And I really like playing this deck now. I feel like it's going to be actually quite viable in the new format, especially because, Ophion doesn't really stop this deck because Ophion, prevents high level monsters from summon, but you only have like low level monsters and you exceed a lot. So that's going to be fine. As long as I feel like you stop your opponent's pushes with like, a Trag, or if you go for a lot of pluses with Maxi, you get a lot of pluses from either like, Ultimate Offering, you're going to do basically fine with the deck. When they have a full field of setup, if they have like Ophion, they have Shien or something, if they have Dragozag, when it's your turn, you go for Queen Tiramisu, you just basically wipe their board, return it all to the extra deck, and return it all to the deck. It's just a lot of fun, and it's actually quite viable. So I draw into the God card of the deck. Basically, I draw into Ultimate Offering. So I was like, yo, this is going to be fun because my new mission is not to win, because I know I probably could win. My new mission is to search out all the Madolche monsters except for the two Messengelados because I need them in the deck to combo. But search out all the Madolche pieces. Yes. And the reason why I summoned the Messengelado is because that could happen. I didn't want to summon the Mageline first and, risk it getting bottomless or whatever, because then my OTK wouldn't be as cool with 3 Magelines. So yeah, I'd rather sacrifice a Messengelado. My opponent special summons Bora, and he's trying to do a lot of damage to me. Unfortunately, I do have the God card, which is Ultimate Offering. I pay 500 life points and normal summon my Mageline. And Mageline's effect is going to go off, allowing me to search for another Mageline. Cool. So he has to make a decision. Does he want to waste the Kalut, or does he want to just replay the attack with Bora? And he decides to continue with the attack and use the Kalut on the Bora instead of the Shura, which would have gotten him, I think, a little bit of a plus, but it's whatever. And I decide, since I'm going to search out the rest of my deck, search out all the Madolche monsters, I'm going to return the Mageline to my hand instead of returning it to the deck, and I'm going to search for a Mew. And when he attacks again, I'm just going to basically use the Ultimate Offering to get another Mageline from my deck. Yeah, so when it's my turn, hopefully I will OTK him with a lot of Tiramisus, because I do have a Chateau in the graveyard, so it's a Madolche card, and hopefully I'll make a push. Unfortunately, he summoned the Cold Bird Beast thingy, so it negated my Ultimate Offering, so it's kind of a bummer, but that's fine because I decided to use Mageline's effect, search out all the Madolche monsters. And then instead of going for Queen Tiramisu, because I feel like it's kind of a waste if I'm not going to OTK, and to return, the Cold Bird Beast, it's not that vital. Plus, I want some things in the graveyard besides the Magelines, because I don't actually want to remove Mageline when it's my turn to go for the push with the Hoot Cake. So I decide, I'm just going to use Direwolf, get rid of the thing, and all of my cards become live again. All of my Ultimate Offerings become live. He summons Shura, and he's going to try to attack, and I'm going to pay 500 life points and get Mageline. Yes, Mageline. Use Mageline's effect, search out the rest of my deck, and I'm going to get a Croissant this time, just to switch it up. Show some variety, I guess. And he's going to try to continue attack, so he has Kalut, and he's going to drop the Kalut on me during damage step. But if you guys could see, you know what I mean? When I was playing my Blackwing deck, I feel like Shura's effect is kind of useless in the Blackwing deck. Sure, you can get out Vayu, but if you have like a lot of Vayus on the field, what's that going to do? You can't really exceed with them. You don't really want to synchro with them. And when it gets end up in the graveyard, you need like Sirocco in the graveyard in order to create the level 6 synchro monster. So actually really situational to use Vayu. And if you actually draw Vayu, what are you gonna do? You're gonna set it and hope for an Icarus strike. You know, it's just not very prudent to run the engine that, you know, with the Shuras and the Vayus. I just don't feel like it's that necessary. Okay, so it's my turn. I draw into Dark Hole, but I'm not going to use it because if I use it, my opponent's going to rage quit. But for the sake of the video, I want to search out all the Madolche monsters. As you guys can see, I only have 2 Messenger Lados in the deck left, and I'm going to go off for my combo. Because I feel like, you know, if I go for Tiramisu, I can still deal with like Armored Master. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm going to use Hookcake's effect, banish the Diamond Dire Wolf, special summon the first Messenger Lado. And then I had a bit of a change of heart because I didn't want to go for Invoker anymore. I remember that one of my Messenger Lados was removed, so I decided to go to Levier instead, and I'm going to use Levier's effect to bring back the Messenger Lado that was removed from the first or second turn. So yeah, that's what I did. I get back Messenger Lado, and I look in my graveyard, and I'm going to basically go for Tiramisu. And with Tiramisu's effect, I'm going to detach one of these Messenger Lados, return both of these Madolches into the deck. The reason why I returned it into the deck is because I wanted to use Ticket's effect in order to search out one of these Madolches and then special summon it, so I don't have to, you know, pay 500 life points to special summon another Madolche, you know, and then I could just go for the second Queen Tiramisu, so that I could use the second Queen's effect to basically bounce back the last remaining Vayu and go for a game. I see that right now I don't have enough damage, but I do have Ultimate Offering, so I'm just going to summon out all the Madolche monsters I want and basically end the game. And he surrenders. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this duel. This is Gary, gzduels, signing out.